4 minutes.
Go.
Oh.
Hi. How are you?
Wait. God. Every time. Like,
Every time.
stop.
Confusing.
Every time. Every time we've only done this is the second time.
Number 2.
Yeah, my name is Victor Acosta.
I'm Ricky Anderson.
And welcome to the Thought Vomit Podcast.
The phone's still on.
Yeah, I know. I know my phone's still on, dude.
Leave it up. Turn it
Dude,
off.
people are...
Nobody cares about this.
It's like I care. You're right.
Yeah, sure.
Just kidding. All right. Well, what are we gonna talk about today, muchacho?
So we're gonna talk about the life in the biz.
The life in the biz, you know, as the people in the biz call it.
Biz people call it biz.
In the field, you know, we call the biz.
The
Little
Rockin'
Black
on the
Panther,
Rolling.
yeah, Deadpool, different studio.
Yeah, look at our new studio.
Different setting here.
My house.
His house. Don't tell them that. They'll find us. They'll look at this and be like, "Oh, I know where that is."
Damn basement.
Yeah.
Everybody knows it.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. But anyways, we're gonna talk about, like he said, life on the biz, life working in a restaurant. We both work in restaurants.
That we do.
A bit different, but I feel like they're very similar. Yeah, very similar.
Same types.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's not like a sit-down restaurant.
It's not fast food.
Yeah, and it's not fast food. It's a wedge in the middle right there. Yeah, it's
quick eats.
Quick eats.
Mm.
Let's talk about that first of all. Quick eats. Talking about not sitting down. People will sit at my restaurant for like 2 hours sometimes.
Dude.
And they'll talk, and I'm like, why?
What do you have to talk about?
Yeah, like what, and why here?
And at the restaurant.
Yeah, like what is your...
to sit for so long to talk.
And I don't know why that makes me mad. Like,
it's just weird.
It's just like, yeah, why are you here?
You can leave.
I served your food like 3 hours ago. Like, you ate it.
And you're not gonna eat more.
Yeah.
It's
are you gonna pay for more?
Yeah. Are you gonna come get more food or?
Like, I just don't like that. Dude. I mean, you're taking up space.
I know. There's more customers.
Yeah, there's more customers.
You didn't just come out to eat today. Everybody else did too.
Not just you, bud.
Not just you.
Yeah. I'm gonna play with this hat. It's so tempting to just hit it. Let's open this guy. No, just kidding. No, okay. All right. Anyways, but now talk about tables. Another thing, people will get mad at me if a table isn't clean when they want that. There will be 6 tables open, and they're like, I want that corner one, so you better get over here and clean it. Dude. I hate that so much.
No, dude, the worst is when it's busy.
Yeah.
People come in. And you have nothing to like. You're busy. Everybody's busy.
Exactly.
And you can't come out and wipe the table.
Yep.
Like, can you come wipe this table? No, I can get you a rag. Can you come wipe this table? No.
Yeah.
Like, well, have you looked around?
I've never had to deal with like telling them to clean it. But I've always had to deal with it when I'm busy though.
Oh,
like, story number 1. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Especially about this. So I'm taking orders. There's like 6 people. Yeah. And people are coming out the door. Like, that's how big the line is right now. Okay. It's like 12. It always gets busy. And so I'm taking orders back and forth, and then like I'm handing them back, and then this lady just stands there right next to me, right next to the cash register, and she's like, this specific table needs wiping, and it was clear, like people hadn't sit down yet, so you could choose just anything, and she's like, this one needs cleaning, and then I'm like, but I didn't get mad, you know, like, yeah, I'll do it, it's my job, and then I told her, just give me a minute, right, and then she goes, and I'm taking orders, and it's like the last 2 orders, right, and I haven't gone to wipe it, and I haven't moved because I'm still taking orders, and this lady just comes back, and she's like, so I guess I'm gonna have to wipe it myself, and me, without like not knowing, right, like just so focused on people, I'm like, yes, dude. I just said yes, but it wasn't even me trying to be rude, it was like, just like, no. Like, yeah, you should clean it yourself, you know?
I guess
like, I'm
really
busy, like, if you really want to sit there.
Look around.
And she just looks at me like, and then in my head, I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah. And then she just goes away and sits in another table. I'm like, but that's kind of like what I wanted her to do. Like, if I'm being honest. Thank you. Like,
it out.
Yeah, hey, good job. Way to use your brain. Yeah, don't ask me to clean. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And it was a bit strong, and it was
rough.
Yeah, it was rough, yes.
Good
But I wasn't
Lord.
even trying to be mean, and
Yeah.
I'm usually trying to be mean to customers
Yeah.
all the time.
Passive
But,
aggressive.
passive aggressive. Yeah, that's all what you gotta do. I mean, you can't yell at these guys.
You cannot.
Yeah, they'll tell 10 other people, and there's your business gone.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but I mean,
People
yeah.
really don't have any patience or knowledge
Seriously.
of the restaurant business.
Yeah. They come in like they're thinking they're hot shit,
Yeah.
owning the place.
Yeah.
Seriously, they got balls. Like these customers that come in, talk to me like they own the spot. I'm like, you need to chill out, okay?
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
It's Thursday morning.
Yeah, it's Thursday
You gotta
morning.
take a
Like
breath.
you gotta, seriously,
Take it
like,
down a notch.
yeah, like I'll tell you about an old man that comes in. I already told you the story about it
Yes.
for the sake of this podcast. So, me and this old man didn't have bad blood before, right? He comes in with his wife. Very nice people. They get their soups and go. It's never to stay. They just get soups and go. And I mean, you know, they've never been rude. There's nothing for me to hate about them.
Yep.
They've been very kind. But this one time, it was 8 o'clock. We were almost like closing. It was, let's say, 7:58 or something, right? Like right on the edge.
Mhm.
And we closed at 8, and then they come in, and I'm like, oh, it's whatever. It's a takeout order, so I'm fine. And at this point, you know, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
But then the old man, when I come in and bring them the soups, looks at the cakes, all just belly, just freaking sitting like this, just, how much, how much for that cake? And then I look at it, and I'm like, well, it's $3.25 a slice, sir. And then he gives me like I'm an idiot or something. He just rolls his eyes. Like, I'm sorry, you didn't specify. He's like, no, the whole cake. I'm like, well, don't roll your eyes at me.
I know you meant the whole cake.
How about you specify a little bit, sir? But then I'm like, well, sir, I don't know. Because we've never sold a whole cake. We don't do that. And he's...
Don't.
And I wasn't even rude. Like, at this point, there's nothing to be mad at. He just...
It's
I mean, the roll of the eye, I mean,
it's a little irritating.
I'll just punch you in the chest, sir. Yeah, just
I'll show you who you are.
look at you the wrong way, and you'll break your hip 3 different places. But anyways, so I tell him, well, I don't know, sir, and then he looks at me straight in the eyes, and says, well, can you get someone that works here and find out? I'm like, now I'm definitely gonna chest punch you, man. But I'm like,
put you down.
Yeah, I just told you the reason why I don't know, because we've never sold a cake.
Yeah.
That's not what we do.
It's not that you don't.
Yeah, it's just we don't do that. And then he's what did I say next? I like fake laugh. I'm like, ha 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 ha. And I'm like, well, sure, I'll find out for you, but I can't sell it to you, because he wanted to buy the whole cake right then and there. So I'm like, but I've just never sold cakes. And then he looks at me, he's like, and you're not gonna sell one tonight? And I'm like, passive aggressive, nope. Not with so much force, but I said nope, and I just looked at him and then went back to my spot, just like, nope. And then
have a good night.
And then his wife's like, well, you should find out. And then they just walk out. Seriously. And then, okay, so that was the first one, okay? At this point, I'm like, that's a rude old man. Come on, you don't need to do that. But then everything's fine. They come in again another day, and they get their soups and go. But then one time, the wife comes in. Now, this lady is amazing, okay? She's so nice.
Yes.
Oh, I just hit the mic. So nice, so caring. Yeah. So nice, so caring. But the old man is just a dried, like, raisin that's rude. Just it's deep inside. It's, you know, he wants to be a grape, but he can, because he's a raisin, and he's really mad. I don't know why they got married. I don't know how the marriage is still there, but you know. And then but then her family comes in, like the wife's family comes in, and they're all really nice. They're from like Switzerland or something. I don't know. What is it?
Oh, Belgium.
Belgium. Yeah. Belgium. And the little girl says, like, they're looking at the menu, and she's like, frites. And I'm like, oh, I know what frites are, because your restaurant has frites. Yeah. And then I said very happily, does she want fries? And the dad's like, yeah, how'd you know? And then I play. So it was great, right? Yeah. They sit down, I bring their food, and then the old man shows up. This guy did. Okay. And then I looked at him, and I'm like, why? Why are you here?
Why?
It's the morning. You usually come in the afternoon. But anyways, so then he comes in just very mad, and the wife's like, I ordered you a sandwich, honey. And he's like, well, I don't like, I think it was like the meatloaf sandwich. And he's like, well, I don't like that sandwich. You know, I only get that for dinner. It's a bit too much for breakfast. Just very like strong. I'm like, yo.
It's like, bro.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Your wife got you a sandwich, okay? She wanted the food to be here when you got here. And you're like, I don't like that sandwich. And then, so I thought that was rude, but, you know, he wasn't being rude to me. Mm-hmm. And so I bring it out, the first order, right? Because there was 2 trays I needed to bring out. And then he's like, is your AC on? I'm like, yeah, it is on. You don't need it. Very strong. Like, Jesus. I'm like, why? You can ask nicely, like, hey, turn it down a little bit. Okay, can you do that?
Is there a chance you could turn off the air? It's a little chilly in here.
And so he says, you don't need it. And I'm like, well, sorry, sir, I don't have control of that. You know, I don't. I'll need to talk to my boss, right? Yeah. And he's like, well, you should suggest it. And I'm like, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. And I go back for the second tray, and then he asked me again. He's like, have you suggested it? Nope. Yeah, I gotta do them. Nope. Just bringing it back. I looked at him. I made sure I looked dead in his soul, man. Like, nope. Because he was just like, again, just he owns the shit, so he's just there. And I looked at him. I said, nope, and walked away.
What a rough
yeah, God. People, but now I'm working mornings, and I'm not dealing with these rude individuals. Yeah, and it's not just that old man. Like I could tell, this could go on for literally hours, which we should. But not just kidding. But then I'll get real heated. It won't be a good one, and
everybody will be yelling.
Yeah, and everybody will be yelling, and
and nice, calm,
man,
positive voice.
Yeah, seriously, and another thing, dude, people love ice. They'll kill me if there's no ice in that machine, son. Yeah. Like, they act like they're gonna die. Like, dude, the soda's already cold. It's a machine. Yeah, like, what do you need? It brain freeze from this? Like, you don't, okay? Dude, you don't need ice that much. Don't come to me and be like, there's no ice. Dude, they'll seriously freak out. Ice? They'll freak out.
If they knew what's inside that ice machine and how it comes out and why we don't try and get ice, well, there's a reason.
I don't want to know. Don't share the secret here.
I will not tell you.
It's like some black market stuff, like behind the scenes stuff.
Well, yeah, ice machines are not my friend.
Yeah, dude. People love ice. I don't get it.
Recommend ice.
Yeah. Jesus. And also, like, we usually have cinnamon rolls, and that's another thing people flip out about. We have a sign that says cinnamon rolls, and they're like, your sign says cinnamon rolls. Why don't you have cinnamon rolls? Well, you know how you run out of toilet paper? Yeah, we run out of cinnamon rolls sometimes, sir. Like, we're not cranking these out. Like, the cinnamon rolls are made there, you know?
They're
it's like,
that day
it's a process. People. Yeah, seriously. And they're like, why aren't there cinnamon rolls?
Yeah, because we sold a lot.
Yeah, because well, you weren't here in time, okay, sir?
Try harder.
Yeah,
be a better
you
human.
Want a cinnamon roll? Try harder to get one. It's life or death out here.
God,
yeah, people just get. It's old people. Old people,
man.
I mean, not all of them. You know, I'll understand. I'm not gonna categorize.
They're good people.
Yeah, they're good people, but it's like
very few.
I feel like there's only 2 levels. Are they're just cranky and ready to die, or they're really nice and they're like good grandparents.
Jesus,
yeah, that's
terrifying.
I know. I feel like there's only 2 though. There's no medium.
There's this guy and then there's this guy.
You know, I think you're ready to go, or you still got a few years and you're happy about it.
Life is good.
Life is good. Or you're the guy where it's like, yeah, I've been working the coal mines.
I got no answer.
I got
bronchitis.
I got bronchitis. And you're smoking? Yeah, what are you going to do about it?
Yeah, I'm from the 70s.
And then he like, just,
I'm a rebel.
Yeah, he just like, what is it? He puts out his tongue. I couldn't say it.
What a psycho.
Yeah. Or like just on his hand.
Yeah,
Or just like flicks it at me. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. And I'll put that in your sandwich, sir. Just spit in your sandwich, dude.
Flicks the hash off of it and spits in it.
Oh, yeah. What is that? Oh, it's just pepper.
Thick pepper?
It's just thick pepper.
Oh.
No, God.
Okay.
It's from Colombia. It's really thick pepper from Colombia. Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean, what do you have, man? Like,
I don't have
what
old
do you
people.
have to? Yeah, you don't have old
I
people.
don't experience the old people.
Really? Wait, and I just hate my whole restaurant. Like, there's not one young person that comes.
That's rough.
It's
dude.
just old raisins, dude.
Dude,
Sack of potatoes ready to go.
Where I'm at is really nice. I got college students.
Yeah.
And a high school right there.
Yeah.
And very few old people. But
Yeah,
the ones that do, they're very kind.
Okay.
I have
That's
not had
good.
any problems with any old people.
Yeah.
I mean, some are grumpy, but it's because they're old.
They're ready to die.
Yep.
They're ready to go.
They're on the.
Why are you still here?
They're ready to die.
Yeah.
But I have homeless people.
Yeah. Shikes. Yeah, I don't have to deal with that. Rich part of town. So.
Yeah, dude. The homeless people.
Yeah.
Are not.
How
good.
is that? Tell me about it.
They like to steal things.
Like what?
So.
Has anybody gone behind the counter? Oh my
yeah,
god.
where's the wood?
Yeah.
Nobody's been behind our counter to try and rob us yet.
Man, no, not rob. Just like,
Nope.
just walk out there drunk. Just.
Nope. We're very.
I need some fries.
Keep the drunks out.
Yeah.
But no, one time this gal had come in, homeless gal.
Homeless gal.
Yep.
Just fine lady.
She asked us for a water cup. We're like, oh, yep, that would be fine. And we turned back to go back to what we were doing. Unbeknown to us, that she was able to take a whole stack of water cups, stuff them in her jacket pockets, go and take a whole bunch of napkins, stuff those in her shirt. She grabbed some drinks out of the trash from outside and filled them up.
Oh.
And was walking away.
Oh my.
And by the time, so I work with my cousin and my dad.
Yeah.
And my cousin, I turned to him and I
that's
said,
a lot of information, Rick. I don't think you want to.
There's no names.
Okay.
There's no names. Nobody knows where I'm working.
Okay.
No names.
All right.
And I turned to my cousin and I tell him, oh, Jesus, I just lost train of thought. I tell him, I think that lady just stole something. I think she just took a whole bunch of water cups. And he does not take
Is that how you deal with the problem? You just pick somebody else. Hey, man, I think that person's robbing a bank. I don't know if you want to do anything about it. You have a gun. You're like a cop. You're like, I mean, something's going on over there.
Somebody
should I
check
do
that out.
something?
Somebody should call the cops.
What should I do?
Sir, you're a police officer.
Yeah. You want to just take care of that? You like give him the gun.
Go,
yeah,
man.
hey, yeah.
Go,
just,
do your thing.
Yeah. Anyways.
But yeah, so I tell him, hey, I think she just stole something. And he's like, no, he does not put up with anything from these homeless people.
No, he like takes his hat.
So he goes out and he's booking it after.
Oh,
he's like, ma'am, you can't, you can't take that stuff.
It's like very angry, man. Bam!
And you just see him running. He's running down the street. She's gone. Like, she's booking it.
You see him bolt out of there.
I go and I look out, and the next thing I see, boom, she goes down.
No way, dude.
Cups, everything, she's spilling it all, and she's trying to get up.
It's like a cartoon. The napkins just like fly like.
Just see the big
cups. Oh my god.
But yeah, no. So he goes down, grabs the stuff, and he's walking back all mad. He's throwing things away. He's like, yeah, she fell.
Yeah, she fell.
So yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh my god.
That's hilarious, dude. What else?
So we got
these homeless people are just straight up cartoon characters, dude.
So, across the street from my work, there's a liquor store.
Of course.
And homeless people love liquor.
Oh yeah.
And,
put 2 and 2 together.
2 and 2. You got homeless everywhere.
Yeah, you got homeless everywhere.
So there's these two that are kind of like a couple. They seem to be.
Yeah.
And one's extremely tall.
Extremely tall.
And wears a tank top all the time.
All
and one has no teeth.
Oh jeez.
And
you figure which one?
And well, the man is the tall one.
Yeah.
So I'm walking one day, and I was like, I'm just watching. Not busy right now, so I'm just at the counter looking at people, watching them go by, and I just see him turn and just throws up, and I'm like, oh my god, and I turn away. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, and my dad's like, oh man, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, that guy just threw up, and he looks out, and as soon as he looks, the guy's still walking and turns and goes again, and my dad's like, oh,
damn.
Oh, dude, like, I don't know why, like, I know they need to do something to survive. Homeless people, man, but like, God, it's gross.
It's brutal.
Yeah, I can imagine being homeless.
It's hard being homeless, huh?
I don't know.
I don't know, Vic.
You've been homeless?
No, I have not. Thank God.
Bless.
Yeah, God bless. Papa bless.
But dude, I couldn't be homeless. There's no way.
I
have certain luxuries.
Dude, yeah, no,
that I need.
I'll just put one in.
Pull a gun. Homeless.
Well, I don't know. You know, it's so easy to access. Joke at America. Just stab at America. Yeah, just by cops, dude. Just
death by cops. Just tend to hold up the place.
Hey. Oh, damn it, guys! It was just his finger. It was just his finger. So much paperwork now. But people have actually robbed places like that, just sticking their fingers in their jacket.
I don't know how.
People are really scared.
I get
people
it.
People are just. They can't handle.
Yeah, dude, no.
Okay, you know, I like to think that I would be able to do something when
hero could do something.
I maybe a little distraction, you know, because I'm pretty smooth with people, like talking to people. Yeah, I'll talk to a stranger like they're my best friend. Oh, yeah. But if like a robber came in, I don't know how smooth I would be.
Oh, dude,
and he pointed a gun, like I don't know, you know, it's just the situation. Like you've never been there, so I don't know how I'll react. So
I think
I like to think I
ever came. Yeah. I just have to say, yo, take it.
I always think I always think that if I were to get robbed, I would just be like, act like I'm high or like just really calm about it. Like, I can't give you the money, dude. Like, dude, I get fired, dude. Like, just give me the money, dude. Hey, I can give you a brownie. Do you want a brownie?
Yeah, like, I can't give you any money.
Yeah, no, sorry, dude.
You take the tips.
I'm gonna shoot you, motherfucker. I don't know what to do. You're like, I don't.
So
God, yeah, so confusing. Hey, can I go get my manager? It's like he's better at dealing with things like this. Let me just. Hey, can I call a friend?
This is not my final answer, but
what is my best friend?
B.
Yeah, B.
No, you can't have the money.
You can't have the money.
And leaves.
Or like sometimes I'll even think of like I'll say like, how about you just go rob the store next to us? Like
there's like nobody there next.
Hey, just go over there. Yeah, just go over there.
Yeah.
And then we high five. Yeah, like, hey, can I see that gun?
Oh, whoa. Yeah. Hey. I told you who to go rob, man. I'm helping you out.
Yeah. And also,
nothing.
Yeah, I also think that I always wanted to like trick a gunman, you know, like something like, hey, come, let's talk, buddy. Like, I'll help you out, and then take his gun. Yeah, and then take his gun like that. But I'm like, that's such like a movie. It's way out there. Like, I would never. Yeah, life is not a movie. I'd like to think it's a movie, but it's a shitty one. Just kidding.
It's a horror.
Yeah, it's a horror film, dude. Oh, gosh.
No comedy and no romance.
Ben Toon. The chat's up. Yo, this podcast is actually dumb lit.
My boy Benson.
Dumb lit.
I love this kid.
Yeah.
He's
good stuff. All right. Yeah. Talking about stealing. Damn, I gotta tell you a story, dude.
Stole stuff?
Stealing. No, I'm not gonna steal. I'm not gonna tell you if I ever stole something.
I mean, if you were a kid, it doesn't matter.
I mean, how kid?
Younger than 18.
It's all right. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it right now. No, just kidding. Just kidding. It's like once I took a Tootsie Pop from Seth.
I one time stole somebody.
You're like, oh yeah, Victor, that's cool.
That's cool.
One time I stole a person.
I committed.
And you're like, what? I'm sorry. What? How old were you?
Excuse me. What?
I was 15 years old.
I was about 11.
Yeah. You're like, start counting with your fingers. 11, I think.
11, maybe.
12, maybe.
Something.
I read a book.
What?
And it's like.
I watched a YouTube video on it.
I watched a YouTube video. I was just scrolling through my feed and how to tie a knot, and then that just kept going.
Like,
way about mask.
I was like,
body bags. What car?
Technical.
But I did that, and you're like.
Yep, I'm a successful.
Little year-old.
And I got away with it.
And I got away with it. It's like, and I'm like calling 911.
911, what's your emergency?
I think there's a maniac sitting right next to me.
There's somebody in my house.
Sir, can you run? I don't think I can.
We're doing a podcast.
Or like, I think he'll just shoot me right there. Sure he'll just kill me.
He learned how to tie a knot on YouTube.
He'll just lasso my ass.
Yeet. Just gonna yeet on him.
Just gonna yeet. Cowboy.
Cringe,
jeez. Yeah. Yikes.
Okay, so
anyways, my stealing story from the restaurant. So this guy, it wasn't really stealing, but like it was almost. If I let it happen. So this guy comes in very mad, just shoves like $3 in the counter, right? Just give me a soda. Oh, did I just?
What?
It was a pencil. It was. I thought I like ripped a cord or
so
something.
No, that's actually the screw that holds this table together.
Oh,
that is now out on the ground.
Well,
we will be getting a new table. Don't worry, guys.
He like slams the money on the table. And he's like,
slams.
Yeah. Slams the money on the table. He says, "Give me a soda." I'm like, "All right, whatever." I give him a soda, and then this is where the ice thing comes in. The ice ran out, and the guy goes for the ice, and he's like, "Great, you have no ice?" Like, just mad about the ice, son. And then he comes back, and I'm like, "The soda's cold," and he's like, "No, just give me my money back." And he paid $2 something, right? Yeah. So I had to give him $2 and change. So I gave him exactly $2 and change, but I gave him an extra $1 and I didn't notice it until he grabbed it, right? Like he had it in his hand because he moved it. So then I saw the 3. Yeah, he separated. And then he turned around and started walking. I'm like, "Sir, I gave you $3. And then he keeps walking, and I'm like, "Sir, I only gave you." Sir! Yeah, I like yelled the second time, like, "Sir, I gave you $3." Yeah. And then he comes back and just shoves the third $1.
So fine, whatever, idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Mad people, dude. Yeah.
I don't know why people just don't understand certain things.
And it's like I'm
not
a slave, sir.
Very simple things.
Yeah. Just common courtesy, man. Don't leave a mess on your freaking table, dude.
Bro.
Every day.
Don't even get me started.
I'm like, there's trash cans and tray holders for a reason. Exactly. So you go put that there. You don't make mountains of trash on the table and be like, that's what they're doing.
They get
paid but how about you be nice, all right? We made you food. Like,
dude, so I'm gonna work. We have a little sticker that says "trash here."
Yeah.
To show where the trash can is.
It's like, and they put it right next to it, like.
On God, these people will come up. They look over. They see it. They look at me. Where's your trash? What? Where's your trash? Well, our trash can's only for people that can read. So if you look right up there, it says "trash here." That's where the trash can is. And
You're like.
It's very simple.
Yeah, it's just
not a big building.
No, it is not.
It's 4 corners.
I've been there.
Yeah, you know
it. See, it's like
in the door.
Just look a little harder.
Just
like
open your eyes, Clark Kent.
Jesus Christ.
You can see it.
Dude, blind as a bat. Some people, huh?
Some people.
Oh, yeah. Same thing with me. So my menu, right, at my restaurant is a big white whiteboard sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's a chalkboard. Yeah. But it's a big thing, and you can read it.
Yeah.
And then the soups are just to the right. Like if you're looking at it, it'll be right here.
Yeah.
Right? So people will always ask me, "What are your soups of the day?" And I'm like, they're right here, and they're big signs. Like
let me see. It's
I don't know.
Something.
Right here? Yeah.
It's soup.
People like just look if you just tilt your head just an inch over there. Just your eyes. You don't even have to move your head.
Wow.
Just there it is.
There,
yeah. And then
it's something.
I'm like
about
just
people, man.
yeah.
I wasn't working this day.
Yeah.
And
I wasn't working this day.
I was told that
the day of the day.
Some people came in and said, "Can I get a bagel?"
Can I get a bagel?
We're a Belgian restaurant.
Yeah.
We have waffles, fries.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
And things from the land of Belgium.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I'm sure they got bagels though.
You might think that.
You might, contrary to popular belief,
we do not have bagels.
It's a dry state for bagels over there in Belgium.
For bagels, we do not have bagels.
Yeah, no, but yeah, it's like not in the menu, right? Like, why would you have a bagel, right?
And it's not even like something that we're known for.
Yeah, exactly.
What and if you've been in, where in your mind would you think?
Yeah,
bagels.
Yeah, this place looks like 100%. A bagel place. Yeah, waffles and frites. That's bagels.
That's bagels.
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry.
Me.
What?
Who told you about this place?
Yeah, I hate people like that.
My bagel friend.
Well, I got a bagel guy, dude.
I got a bagel guy.
I got a bagel guy.
Nah, dog. I ain't got a bagel guy.
And then, sorry. Yeah, let me just. When people, dude,
bagel?
Have you ever had people like that when they're like, "Oh, you ran out of this. Can you go get me some?" Or like, "Can you make this for me?" I'm like, dude, no, I can't just like cater to your needs, okay?
No,
it's not like I'll turn around and have it, you know? Like, it's like...
You guys got ranch?
People constantly ask if we have chocolate milk. I'm like, where, like...
Chocolate milk?
Don't tell me you restaurant has...
Milk.
Get out of here. You do?
Milk, yeah.
But it's like, why would it's like not common, like that's what I'm saying.
We have a lot of kids that come in. They like chocolate milk.
Shut up.
So we have chocolate milk.
I just get mad because we don't got chocolate milk, and every person likes chocolate milk.
I don't know, man. I love chocolate
milk. I love
chocolate
chocolate milk too, but like, and it'll be people that come here 3-4 times a week, and they're like, "Do you have chocolate milk?" No, like
every time. No.
Yeah, seriously. It pisses me off. Yeah, it pisses me off.
Dude, I get it though.
Or like iced tea.
We don't have iced tea either.
Yeah.
We have tea.
People love iced tea too. I've been getting. Do you have iced tea? Do you have iced tea?
I don't know. It's a
I
big
like iced
lunch
tea.
thing.
Yeah,
People,
summer,
I don't know. I'd rather have lemonade personally.
Yeah, me
than
too.
Iced tea.
But I mean, I like iced tea. Honestly.
Or water.
Yeah.
I love water. Good water.
Water.
You ever think about how
you want some water?
Places have different tasting water?
Yeah.
Like, what is it about? You're in the same state.
Yeah.
Same kind of area, but the water tastes different.
Or it's like, I don't know, filtering where it comes from and everything.
Yeah. My water here at my house, I love it. I love the taste of my water.
I love it.
But the water at my grandmother's, I don't like.
And that's weird too.
Right
it's like just water being, like, without being filtered with the actually filter.
Yeah. Maybe it's the pipes.
Sorry. Yeah, the pipes. That was what I was going to say.
They do live in an older house, so it could be the pipes. Yuck.
Hot chemicals.
Rusty.
Hot. Hot. Just like it's a geese. It's a dude. Freaking, I hate geese, dude. They're always behind my house, and I'll just walk by, and they're like, I'm like, jeez, calm down, dude. And they'll just like, I'm like, dude, I'm walking by, dude. Like, why is that attack? Like I'll just choke you, dude. Like I'll just grab your lengthy ass neck.
If you're a little kid in a stroller with your grandmother. When I was 5 years old,
you're like,
it's winter time. I'm bundled up like the Christmas Story kid. I got my arms. Yes. I can barely move. My grandma throws me in the stroller. You just like fall
into the snow. Yeah. She just throws you in it makes a perfect star. Like, oh gosh. You're bundled up.
I'm bundled up.
Yeah.
And we're walking over to where we go and feed the ducks sometimes. And there's a shit ton of geese.
Yeah.
A lot of them. And I'm not ready. I'm a little kid.
I'm not prepared for
the what's going on. I have the bread. I'm holding the bread to throw to the ducks. I'm all happy. It's winter and there are ducks around. And I'm feeding them when all of a sudden, honking at me. And I'm like, this little kid. And my grandma's like trying to move as fast as she can. And we can't. We're just trying to run from these geese, man. We're just getting
behind you.
All of them, dude.
Ducks are nice. Ducks are nice, but geese are assholes.
Geese, they're evil, man.
Yeah, they're smart.
Chased by them, man. It was the most terrifying thing.
They got hate inside of their bodies.
Being a kid is terrifying.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Okay, it's simple.
It's so simple.
It's so simple that it can be scary.
Yeah.
Like, it's so easy to get caught somewhere and be trapped.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so easy to get jacked.
I got trapped in the trunk when I was a kid.
What the hell? That's not getting trapped, son. You got
Nope.
You got yeeted. You got taken.
It's a Sunday morning. My grandpa has an old school Lexus. It's white.
It's white.
I used to go to the store with him to pick up groceries, and I would bring it back, and my grandma would be cooking breakfast after. I go out to grab the last few
Grandpa, here's this fun idea. Let me ride in the trunk. And then he just forgets you, like, for days.
Rick.
All right. He gets home.
Where's Ricky? But yeah, so I go out. I grab the last few bags of groceries. And, well, it's a breezy summer day.
It's a breezy summer day.
And, well, the trunk closes while little Ricky is in there trying to grab the last bag.
Wait, you full went in? Oh, what the heck?
It's kind of a deep trunk.
Yeah.
I climbed in.
You climbed in.
Closed.
Man, that's like, that's like a movie scene there. Like the
door just shut. So scared. To this day, I won't climb in the trunk.
To this day, I hate cars. I walk everywhere.
I do not go inside cars or summer days.
Yeah, just summer days. You're like, I'm just gonna hibernate.
Hibernate.
What the hell was I trying to say?
Hibernation.
Jesus Christ, dude. Freaking Mexican over here.
Whoa.
Hibernation. Today's episode is brought to you by the word hibernation.
The meaning of which you go to hibernate.
Oh boy.
Just like he's here now. But yeah, so I was in there for about 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20 minutes. That could feel an eternity, really.
Yes, as a little kid, it was a lifetime.
Grandpa opens the truck. You got your shirt ripped. Like, you made a little campfire.
Tourniquet on my arm.
Somehow you got
by
cut.
bags.
Yeah, you somehow, like...
It's around my head. I'm a wild savage now.
Somehow you got a wolf in there, too. Just you're, like, cooking it.
So, what, Rick?
He closes.
You live here now.
You're, like, adjusted to the dark, so you just...
Oh, the light.
Man.
But yeah,
that's never happened to me.
20 minutes to find me, and just to decide, maybe he's in the car. Help! Losing oxygen. Getting lightheaded.
Just like
help somebody.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten trapped or anything like that.
That's nice.
But I did used to hide. Like anytime we were going to a clothing store, like a Sears, I would hide in the clothing.
Yeah.
And one time, dude, there was this one time where I hid and my parents just lost their shit. They closed a Sears down. They closed the whole store down, got cops called and everything, and one of the workers heard me laughing and took me out. But they closed down the whole store. What? Everybody was looking for me.
Oh my god, dude.
And there was cops everywhere, and then I was just hiding. Yeah.
You're a demon child.
Well, I didn't know I was going to cause that big of a commotion.
I get it.
Sorry, I'm so good at hide and seek.
Sorry, I'm #1 champ, all state.
Everything.
Yeah.
God. I also used to take the tags off of things, like the sizes. You know how they would have little circles like on the.
Oh, the stickers.
The stickers, but no, they're the little plastic, like pieces. You know,
yeah.
I just jacked that. I don't know why. I had a collection of it, and I would just.
I never did that.
Yeah, well, I don't expect.
Oh no,
I don't expect a lot of kids to do it.
That's weird.
Yeah. Do you have any weird things like that?
As a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was a real little kid, I would I didn't crawl. I scooted. Like I would scoot on my knees.
Damn.
And,
that's gotta work a number in your skin when you just skeet.
I don't know, man. Doesn't affect me today.
Are your knees stronger because of it? Did you build some thick
feel...
skin there?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, well, your legs are pretty skinny, and then your knees are just like these swollen things. Yeah.
Like they can flex.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
wow. What are you flexing? My bones.
My bones. Your bones.
Jesus.
Yeah. Thick skin. Thick skin.
Thick boned.
Thick boned.
So yeah, I would scoot around on my knees, and whenever somebody would go to the bathroom, and I didn't like to be alone, so I'd scoot up to the door, and I would bang my head.
Oh my god!
Until somebody opened the door. Not brain damage today.
Oh my god! How are you not? If it was such a common thing.
I don't know.
How, dude? Thick skin. Thick skin.
Thick skulled, man.
Thick skull.
Thick skulled. But yeah,
Jesus.
I would bang my head until somebody would let me into that bathroom.
Yikes.
Yeah, I don't know why, but something I did.
Yeah, alright. Well,
yeah. I'm a nifty kiddo.
Once, weird story, but I was like 5 years old.
Yeah. I
wanted to be Spider-Man real bad.
Okay.
Real bad. So hard. I like,
spiders
bite me! And I just, take me! I want to be Spider-Man!
Peter Parker, take my
Peter
soul!
Parker! So I wanted to be Spider-Man really bad, right? I had the costume, comic books. I had everything, right? Everything. Web shooters, little foam, web shooters. But I so believed that those powers were just, I was capable of having those powers. Yeah. When I would see climbing, I'm like, that's not that hard. That's not that hard. I could climb.
Easy.
So what I did is put glue all over my hands. Just all like some nice paste in there, okay? Just some nice good stuff, and I just try to climb everything. I'm like, maybe this wall, maybe this material, not wood, but this concrete wall over here. Yeah, so I did that, and it was like a mess. I just, my whole house.
Mom comes home.
And I put a little bit on my toes, you know, because
gotta get that extra.
Yeah, gotta get the stick. Yeah, I saw in the movies he does it with his feet.
Easy.
So yeah.
Good lord.
I wanted to be Spider-Man really bad.
Mess.
Yeah.
I was a very clean child.
Okay, but no, don't get me wrong. That was messy, but I was a very... Oh, Cat. Oh, what up?
Hello, everybody. Welcome, Cool Cat, to the podcast.
Cool Cat to the podcast. If you can see him, she's right
there.
Yeah.
She's chilling.
Anyways, but I I hated when kids would mess my toys up. So I had shelves and like everything was in a certain way, in a certain like, I don't know, style. Like I set up my
Very
toys.
certain order.
Yeah. So any kid like grabbed, I was just, don't touch it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I would get mad because I was very clean and like my video games. All the other kids scratch this. I would place them very neatly in the box every time.
Wow.
Yeah, like I was not a messy kid.
I was not one of those kids.
I was, dude. I cleaned my room. Like I took care of my stuff. Cat, why are you on the table? Yeah, get out. We look like just, and I just like toss it.
Crash through the window.
We hear those classic sounds like the trash can. Like, yeah.
It's like, oh, she's the #1 star right now, dog.
There we go.
There you go. Just chill. It's okay.
Chill. Like, have you seen the video where they put like a piece of ham or something?
Oh, yeah.
They just retard out.
Whoa.
Oh, shook my head too hard.
Yep, shook your head too hard.
Sorry.
Now I'm lost.
Yeah, now I am lost. We were talking about
messy kids. Yeah.
Yeah. How were you
games away
with your like toys or video games?
I didn't care. I just left them out, and sometimes if I had to, I'd put them away. But
if I really had to.
But like when I'm talking about being clean, I was very clean. I didn't like getting messy.
Yeah.
I did not like my hands being sticky or covered in anything. I didn't like dirt.
Really?
I was a very neat kid.
Oh, I was adventurous.
But I went and I did sports.
Yeah.
But I was very clean. I couldn't.
Well, I don't know if I was like that OCD about it. Like.
And to this day.
Like I'm averagely clean, you know. Like.
I do not have sticky hands.
Now I'm like that though. I'm like anytime I touch like anything that I think would be dirty, I seriously think I might have some issues there. Because I clean them 4 times, like every time.
We wash 4 times. Every time.
Yeah.
Soap.
Yeah,
rinse, soap, rinse. Yeah. 4 times.
Or sometimes no rinse, just like add more soap and keep scrubbing. Yeah. But not everything, because there's
certain things.
Yeah, certain things.
Okay.
But I just feel like I need to be my hands clean.
Yeah.
Because just I touch so much crap. Yeah. And I hate with my foods.
That's nice.
Whoa, not crap, just things.
Just
okay.
Things.
Not crap, like
Things crap.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Lingo.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can't be messy. Ugh.
Yeah. I don't know. I was a pretty clean kid. I put everything away. I mean, talking about putting my video games away, I remember my first console was a GameCube. Did you ever play with that?
PS1. My
Damn.
First.
Well, and what's interesting is the GameCube was pretty cool for what it was. It was like before PlayStation, because you had Tomb Raider, like Sonic, and there were good 3D video games. And that was really cool. And then I got the original Xbox, the very first Xbox.
Well, I had a handheld, like first to start. Like
I mean, I had Game Boys, but that wasn't like.
That's not console, but
my first.
That was like some of the first things.
Yeah.
And then I had a PS1, and then I had a PS2, and then I had an Xbox.
Dang. I mean, I started with the GameCube, and at the same time, I had a little Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah.
It was the purple see-through case. That was really cool, and I would play. Yeah. I had like the Dexter's Lab game and Tetris.
Tetris.
Cat hair. Just kidding. I'm not allergic, but it's just like all up in my face. Yeah. All up in my face.
Yeah, I know, Ben. I need to make some commands. I got it.
Rick Dog, you need to make some
commands. Commands.
I'm like, am I reading this right? What? Yeah, what is this guy saying? But yeah.
Video games have always been such a big part of my life. Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much me. Like, well, they've always been there. Like, I played them all the time, but not like. Yeah, basically. That's not my life focus.
Sports and video games have always been big drivers of my life, and now film.
Yeah.
Now film and video games.
Now film and video games. Yeah. Well, let's see. Art, just art has been really big. Oh, that's the only big thing. I read a lot of comic books. That's pretty nerdy, though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool. But yeah.
Speaking of video games, though.
Games.
Fortnite's a big thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and esports has becoming one of
even bigger than Fortnite.
Yeah, esports has been around forever.
Forever, boy. Yeah, but not forever, because it was like pretty recent that it started to be like a thing where like tournaments and things.
It's been big for a minute. Like
no, not for a minute.
LCS.
I think League. It hasn't been that. Okay, League. Yeah.
League's been around forever.
Well, yeah, and then what the hell am I saying? Because I'm not into.
Yeah, you don't like. So you don't know some of these like.
Yeah.
Like so, there's been.
But I think it's become mainstream recently.
Oh yes, it has become.
It's big within the game. Yeah, but
like,
now it's like.
It's almost now like. Cool to play.
Yeah, it's getting there.
Because so many celebrities have played video games and now say they play video games.
But it's in the rise. It's in the rise. That's really what it is.
But so with Fortnite though, they had tweeted out that for their first year of competitive esports, it's going to be up to $100 million worth of prizes and money and winnings.
Worth of prizes? Like, so it's not like one big.
No, one big $100 million pool.
Yeah, that would be. Dude, that would be
insane.
That would be a competition right there. You would see just everybody grinding. Like
they, I think it was last month.
Yeah.
They made, in March May. I read it in May.
Okay.
So in March alone, they had made like, what was it, like $125 million.
Who made this?
Fortnite.
Oh,
Fortnite alone.
Okay.
In one month.
In the revenue and things like that.
In 1 month.
Yeah.
They made $125 million.
And that's kind of.
Or some insane amount.
From
like
what?
that.
Just like people buying
skins
and things
because
like
it's
that?
a free-to-play game.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's so well made, and it's just a good game, and it's free.
And it's free.
It shouldn't be free. Like it's a good game.
But they're making so much money that it doesn't matter that it is free.
And what H1 was not free. And H1 was like the big thing for a really long time.
Yeah, it's.
What wasn't Fortnite at the same time?
Fortnite didn't have a battle royale.
Oh, that
so they had their, like,
that's right. Yeah.
And then, but
that's
like,
what then when the battle royale
was like, it's like the father.
Yeah,
of
it is
battle royale. Besides Daisy.
Yeah, Daisy.
Or Arma, one of the two.
I never played Daisy. I only started from H1 to. Like, you know, whatever's over here now.
Mm-hmm. But H1Z1 was a big thing.
Yeah, and it was really big, but they never fixed the game, dude.
Now it crashed.
Yeah.
They just released it on PS4. And I don't fucking...
Yeah, it's like do people even play now?
Dude, they don't play on PC. Yeah. There's like 6,000 players.
Yeah.
And Fortnite has almost 33
Fortnite
million
is great.
at one
Fortnite
time.
is really fun. And just like the colorful, everything about it's like really cool. Yeah. I don't play it a lot, but
H1
when I do,
they messed up something good they had.
And I had H1, but because it was a zombie game at first, like it started out just like a survival game. Yeah. That's when I got it because I love zombies, so I got that. But even then, it wasn't like fun.
I had it before it was popular.
Yeah, and then it turned into a battle royale game.
Yeah.
And then I mean I try to play with you guys, but like it always my internet is Potato Network, so like 4:17.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's good.
When did we start?
3:30.
3:30 on the dot almost.
On the dot. No, on the dot. 100%.
You pressed that button. I wasn't even aware.
It was 3:29.
I didn't know.
And as soon as it started, switched on over to 3:30. Sorry for the late. That's like later.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It's whatever.
It's like you'll get it. Like just
you'll see it.
Don't whine about it.
Shut up.
I'm gonna act like in my restaurant, like, dude, you'll get your table clean, all right? You're gonna get to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool on a restaurant or like a food truck.
God, it's just so much work though.
I know, but
it's so much work.
Thinking about it,
you have to take care of people, take care of the business, you know.
I mean, yeah, but it's not that much to take care of.
I think it is. Numbers, all those numbers.
Numbers are easy.
All those things.
Easy
I feel like it would be just a lot to tackle, like, because you got personal issues.
There's a lot of technical stuff.
Yeah.
Personal issues, that's easy to, like, figure out. Like, sorry, you gotta go. Like, you're causing problems for everybody, and you just gotta go.
Complicated situation. I just think it's really complicated. Like, there's a lot of open ends. Like,
I still think it'd be tight.
Yeah, it would be cool, and then I can be an asshole to customers. Like, I tell my workers, like, hey, all right, you don't take shit from nobody, all right?
Tell them how you really feel.
Yeah, but then nobody would come.
No.
Or that would be the gimmick of the restaurant, you know? Like, these guys are mean to people. Yeah, no, we just express our feelings. This is real. Yeah.
You're actually
Could you imagine that? Like, you're being funny. No, you're actually disgusting.
You're actually
get out. Yeah, you're actually a bro. Oh gosh.
Food trucks would be cool.
Yeah.
It'd be
Oh
really
yeah.
hot.
Food trucks would be hard because how fast you would be cranking it out.
Or how slow.
Or how slow. Yeah. Food trucks are fun though. That'd be cool. Like driving around all around the United States. Like.
Oh, I was thinking just like local.
Just local.
Just local for a bit.
Local for a bit. You know, some malls.
That's a lot of driving.
Yeah, that would be. A lot of gas.
Oh, dude.
Gas prices are insane right now. $3 plus is it?
It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I don't even want to drive. I don't want to leave my house because of how bad gas prices are.
Damn.
Jesus. I've always wanted to own a snow shack.
Snow shack?
Yeah. Like
those like shaved eyes?
Yeah,
oh my
dude.
gosh.
I think that'd be so tight.
I feel bad for the people that work on those.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like a 4x4 just little thing.
It's you and your music. Do you know how tight that would be?
That'd be boring. That'd get boring.
I don't know. Cat, no.
Cat, no. Ooh.
But dude.
Yeah.
It'd be tight. I think that'd be so much fun. Just set up wherever. Have your selling license for snow pellets.
Selling license.
That'd be so tight.
I guess.
I think it'd be quick money too.
Yeah, I guess.
Because all you gotta cover is the
flavors,
sugar, the ice,
and
the
ice machine. You can just build that from Home Depot, dude. Let's get it going. Yeah. Just build a little shack. And it's like all crooked and like a piece of wood just randomly like just there.
Duct tape.
Duct tape, not even like nailed together. It's just a bunch of this.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh. So is that your work?
Is that where you work sometimes?
And it's like with paint and like letters are backwards.
Snow work.
Yeah. Snow work and like the K's backwards. Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Snow work?
What do you do there?
It's just the name I created.
It's a place I came up with. This is my home.
Yeah, this is my home. Really? Yeah, I got a bed and it's like the little
I put all my life savings into this. Lost my family.
I put wheels in it so I can go places.
I don't have a car. Just hook it up to my back and
you just like see
your arms are back. You can't move.
Damn.
God.
Yeah.
Well,
what else?
I don't know. Could just say goodbye.
All right. Let's say goodbye. Yeah.
Goodbye.
That was a good one. Bye.
This was a fun.
Yeah, I mean, this is a pretty calm one. Yeah. I like it.
I
didn't like it. I really didn't.
No, me neither.
Just kidding.
Thank you though.
It was fun. Hey, yeah, thanks for coming out.
Wit
Yeah,
podcast.
what was it? Our one viewer. Hey, thanks, man. God bless you, Ben. Really appreciate it.
Had a great time.
Just kidding. Hopefully, we at least got 2.
Yeah, maybe.
This time around. Second episode, but.